are you talking about repairing a flight suit? Well, I've got a hole in the armpit area of a flight suit. I'll show that to you here in a second. But before we get to the fixing of this flight suit, what I want to do is start the defrosting of some pecan pie. I found this thing the other day on Pie Day. Do you guys know what Pie Day is? I'm looking for, there it is. Need this. Who knows what Pie Day is? And did you have Pie Day on March 14th? What? Is my lens dirty? Let's see. Let's just wipe this up a little bit. All right. But let's see here. I'm trying to find the thing. We got one person in the thing so far. Hey, Dusty, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate it greatly. Just looking for this this video so I could actually, watch what I'm doing, read the chat while I'm doing the thing, because, I think it's a good idea. Ashley, good afternoon. Thanks for dropping in as well. Driving and listening, Dusty. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So who says pecan pie, or do you call it pecan pie, or do you say something else? Clearly, you're typing it out, So, phonetically speaking, how do you say it? How do you say it? I say pecan because P is P, and CAN is can. So pecan pie, right? How do you say it? Yes, but on Pie Day, we'll figure that out later on. On Pie Day, March 14th, I had a craving for some pecan pie, and guess what? I bought some. I went to the store and I bought some pecan pie, but they didn't have any like freshly made pecan pie, like in the bakery area. So I bought one of those, like those $1 tiny ones. I've got two of them actually, which were okay. I also saw red velvet cake. So I bought one of those also. And then as I went to go get some a la mode from the freezer section, guess what I saw in the freezer section? They sell pecan pie there too. This pecan pie. What's up with that? I was like, no way. I've never had one of these before. Have you guys had a frozen pecan pie where all you have to do is thaw and enjoy? Let's see here. Let me read what you're saying there, Dusty. I gotta put the glasses on. John Paul, good to see you. Ate Grace, great to see you. Thanks for dropping in as well. We're gonna have some pecan pie here in a little bit, not right now. I say the second way depends on where you are. I'm from Texas. That's the way we say it there. The second way, pecan. Well, I got this thing. It was in the freezer section. I know it's reversed on your side, but here, I could fix that. Here, let me show you. Put that over here. Pecan pie, yeah? Marie Callender's. Thaw and enjoy. I've never had one of these before, and so I'm curious to know and see what this thing is all about. And reading the directions, I gotta use my, I'm not gonna eat the entire pie, not right now. I'm going to do a quick serve by the slice, which says what to do. Room temperature refrigerator, remove plastic wrap from pie. Slice frozen pie using a sharp knife that's been placed under hot water. Each slice on a plate at room temperature 20 to 25 minutes. Or in refrigerator 30 to 35 minutes. Cover unused portion of pie and return to freezer. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, where have you been for the last 10 years? A cave under a rock, bro. Clearly, Dusty. Clearly, I have been, because I've never seen one of these before. So we're gonna do an unboxing of a pecan pie. That's funny. I never really thought about even doing that, but let's see what's inside this thing, shall we? Here, let me fix this. 21 people are curious to know what this pecan pie thing is all about. So let's see. And then we're gonna go fix a flight suit. Look at that. That looks pretty darn good. And remove the plastic wrap, it said. I'm gonna keep the plastic wrap somewhat intact because I'm only getting a slice right now. It said use a hot slicing thing, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna cut it open. Yeah? I'm just gonna cut this thing open. Gorilla is in the house. Thanks for dropping by. What do you think? How big of a slice should I try of this frozen pie? That's too big. Maybe like that. What do you think? Yeah, I've got a la mode also. Oh, I don't have any vanilla though. I have mint chocolate chip in the freezer. I've got Tillamook mudslide in the freezer. I've got, let's see here. What else do I have? I don't know, still looking to see what's here. Dusty, I made your day about the pecan pie. Let's see, look. I've got mint chocolate chip cookie dough, campfire peanut butter cup, and Tillamook mudslide. All right, so those are the flavors of ice cream. Those are the flavors of ice cream. Pecan pie unboxing. Is that what you're talking? Is that what you're laughing about? We'll be doing more of these. Now this is my kind of a live stream, right? And then it said put this thing off to the side for how long? I like it hot though. I'm gonna put it in a bowl because it will be served with ice cream. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. And I think I'm gonna put it in the fridge. This will go back in the thing, like so. Yeah, I've never seen one of these frozen pies before. I guess I've just never paid attention to it because I always just get the pecan pie from the bakery. You know, that seems to be somewhat freshly baked. You know, so yeah, pecan pie unboxing. That's funny. All right, so that'll go there. We'll put this in the fridge, and yeah, we'll go fix a flight suit. Yeah, that's not the way. Just because it said to put it in the fridge for 30 to 35 minutes. Yeah. I don't. Let's see here. I gotta take that phone call. No, I don't have to take a phone call right now. Let's see. All right, so let's go and get this. I'll show you what's going on with this flight suit because it's pretty crazy. Those are my chainsaw pants that are hang drying right now. All right. So, have you discovered they make ice cream, birthday cake in the freezer section? I have tried cheesecake. I don't really like cheesecake. If you can believe that. Yeah. Not that big of a fan of cheesecake. Why? I don't, bro. You know, not that big of a fan of cheesecake. And I'm gonna stage this over here just to make sure I keep it out of the way of the camera. You know, so I guess it depends on the kind of cheesecake, you know, that I've got that's going on, because there's some cheesecakes that I like and some cheesecakes that I don't. You know what I mean? I guess it just depends. Yeah, I got my trusty old Sailrite fabricator here, and I started messing with this thing. I was looking at the hole that's on this flight suit here. This is a Tonefly flight suit. You know, usually they just tell me to send it back to them, but the problem with sending it back over there is, and then having it sent back, is I'll have to pay customs tax probably twice going back. This is a Italian flight suit, but I've got this hole in the armpit over here. And so a couple different ways that I could go about fixing this thing. And the tailor didn't want to put their hands on it. They're like, I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to patch it. Because if I were to do anything else as far as the dismantling of it and then re-putting it back together again, I think it would actually make it worse. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. You know, basically I've got some patching material here, right? It's stretchy, right? It's like spandex. 4-way stretches in this direction and in that direction, and just placing it over there so that it's usable. But look at what's going on with it when I do that. Here, let me show you here. Take a look. And here, let's try to do this. Trying to give you guys a good angle for viewing what I've got going on. Let's move this over here. And I also want to put this up over here. Justin, what's up, man? Dusty's talking about a Carvel cake, regular, and ice cream. Oh yeah, if you're talking about Carvel, bro, I've got a Carvel store around the corner, actually, next to the grocery store. You know, I've got a Carvel nearby. All right, because I've had ice cream cake, which is Carvel. That's the only kind of ice cream cake that I will eat, that I know of. I don't know if that other one you're talking about though. Birthday cake flavored ice cream, which I've heard of before. You know, but if you're talking about Carvel, there you go. Yes, I have. I have heard of it, and I have a Carvel store. I heard about what were the flavors that you guys remember? There was the one that looks like a whale. Remember that one? It looks like a whale. Where'd that patch go? Man, I lost it. I lost it. It's funny. All right, let's see here. Give me 1 second. I don't know whether Callie's. Sorry, I don't like ice cream. Oh, I love. Well, would you agree that I like ice cream? Yeah, I love ice cream. Ice cream's the best. It's my favorite. I'm trying to find where my live stream so that I could look at it on this thing. I guess I gotta go to my email to pull it up. Where's my email? And so, Crunch ice cream bites are really good. Crunch? Like, aha. What? There we go. Flight suit repair. All right, now we've got the stream up, so I can actually read the chat. Sponsor. What is this? Ad. Here. Okay. And I lost the little patchy thing that I made. All right. Here's the thing. Skip. Here's that patch. Ice cream crunch bites sound pretty good too. So this material, it's 4-way stretch fabric. It's got this white backing for a little bit of a reinforcement. And I think I'm just gonna put this here. It's like, man, that's a big old patch for that. I mean, it looks pretty easy, but I can't just stitch this together. I think I'm just going to put this patch on like so. But it's curling, as you can see, and if I just sew it down like this, I'm gonna have that white border, which I don't want. Yeah, I don't want that white border to be there. Fix this here. Chat filter. All messages. They are made with crunch candy bar coating with ice cream, bite size. Man, making me hungry. Maybe I'll be eating that ice cream now instead. I seen the video about the pool cover that's basically canvas like a trampoline. If you repair it, you're gonna have to get some kind of trampoline material. And yes, actually, it's Dusty. It's waterproof. It's like vinyl. Water does not go through that type of material. And I think they do vinyl repair kits. Either that, or I could just go cheap and just buy a big old roll of duct tape. So how do I prevent this so that it doesn't curl and get this here, like straighten out? Let's put this off to the side here. Harry, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in there, Harry. All right, let's see here. Puts down his Italian flag is what it looks like. Can't really see, it's hard to see. I've got this double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to use this, and we're going to see if this works, if the patch is big enough. If it's not, then I got to start over. But I'm going to use this to tape it down. Is my big old head going to get in the way? Let's see. Hey, how you doing, Harry? Nice to see you. Basically taping this down like so. I got to make this curve here, or I'm just going to cut this. Now, I'm going to use a set of scissors that are not these nice scissors here, right? Because I don't want to get it all tacky from this tape, which will happen. So if you're doing something like this, just be mindful that can happen. Mash that down so it sticks good. No thanks. You could, I'm not going to say that. I don't, because, Yeah, no thank you. I might be saying something wrong and offend someone. But since you said it already, then enjoy. Enjoy yourself there, Harry. And you are beautiful. You're a beautiful person for being here. So thank you very much for being here. I'll say it in English. All right, you're beautiful, Harry. Well done. I'm not going to say it in a different language. No problemo, muchacho. Ah. Let's see here. And then taping that down on that side. And what I'll do, what this is going to do is I'm going to flip it around and tape it all up. Or remove the sticky sided tape once it's done. And then we'll go this way with it since it matches that slant a little bit better. There you go. So now that's done there. I'm just going to mash it down so it's sticky good. With this, it's just a ruler, curved edge. Good tool for mashing down and getting the sticky into the fibers. And then I'll peel all this stuff off the backing. Because it's so curly like this, I don't want to take all of it off. But I'm just going to flip this over like so. And then this side here like that. That's at that weird angle. So I'm actually going to bring it down in here like that. That's got a, it'll have a little bit of a wrinkle, but I'm not too worried about it because when I sew it down, it'll disappear, so to speak. Yeah. There you go. Julio Arias, nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in. Here. And then fold the circle part in first, or that curved corner in. Oops. And then we'll get this corner in as well. Like so. What's that? This is a patch that I'm making for this flight suit. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you taking a moment out of your day to watch me do some work here. And then I'm smoothing out those edges just a little bit. This is going to be an oddball one. Might cut that down to make it a little bit easier to work with. We'll see. But now, and we'll see if it worked as far as the tape job goes. You know. And basically, I'm going to clean up my area real quick. I'm going to need to tape it down again, but that will effectively sit over this hole here, like so. Yeah? Boom. So is my patch still long enough? Yes, it is. And I think I'll set it up so the patch goes down like this. I mean, it looks like one line, but that's how this is being set up, like so. Or I'll do it like that, or I could actually just cut this off and just make it along the line, the seam here. But lining things up, just seeing where things are and how things do line up are important before I actually start sticky down. Because this can actually go, I could probably do this like that there, and not even cut this whole piece off here like that. So we're gonna do this over here like this. We're gonna undo that best we can because it's sticky, and I mashed it down so it's even more difficult to open up, but we're gonna do it. And the sticky is just to hold it all in place. So if I put this here like so, this will go there. I could probably get this in more here. How does that look? And so I remember where things go. We're actually going to mark it. So this will go right there. This will go not there. So that's there. I want this here on this side there like that. This here. I'm going to line it all up, yeah? And this, I do want it in more. So to here. We're just going to see what it looks like first before we actually place it down. Once again. So line that up there. This goes here and there. And too much. See? What if I had cut it? Oops, right? That'd be a big oops. So we're dry fitting it, so to speak, right now. Ah, I am Japanese. Well, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. All right, we need to take this part off here a little bit more, though. Unless I want it to overlap. I want it to overlap, actually. It's going to overlap some. So a little less. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to have it overlap with an angle. I think what I need to do is put it into place and then mess with it, because it's too moving aroundy, you know? So, let's do that some more. I feel like this thing moved a little bit. Give you guys a better angle here. So I'm putting it offset here because I'm actually going to sew that part on the edge. Bring it around. Bring this around. Here like so. Bringing it around. I'm staying away from the edge because I don't want my needle to go through two sets of tape. One layer of tape is enough. And it will probably go through two sets here in just a little bit also, based on where I'm placing everything. You know, but yeah, I'm experimenting here. I've never done this before. I'm figuring it out as I go. You know, just figuring it out. Just doing it. Why? Because I like to figure things out. Move the back side of that. That goes there. This goes in the trash. And then let's go ahead and line up our pieces Once again, like so. I kind of want to sew this a little bit too, so it doesn't separate. You know, we're going to do that actually first. We're going to put this over here for now. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a backing with some stretch fabric as well on the back side. That way it doesn't open up anymore. So this is going to go as an under and something else for it to grab onto also. Kind of like a, yeah, just basically just a backer is what I'm putting it on, giving this. But I gotta make sure that I'm all lined up. And I'll stitch all that down. That way it doesn't pull apart again and get even worse underneath. Bomada, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's do it. Let's see, now I need to move this over some. Let's do this. How do I do this? 1 second, just I'm adjusting. I've got this bar over here that gives me some mobility, but not as much mobility as I think I want. Still hard to see. Ooh. I think that looks good. You guys happy with that angle? You guys like that camera angle? Hopefully my big old head doesn't get in the way. All right, so I'm not going to be paying too much attention to the chat right now. I'll keep talking to you. All right, first thing I do is I'll lay 3 stitches down, and then I'll go 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually doing 5, and then back it up. Ooh, you're right, Anthony. I should wear safety gloves, huh? Anthony, thank you so much for the skin, my friend. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. I got it last night. I saw it at the, I guess, I was able to get 1 game in. I played with my brother, so thank you, my friend. That's funny. Why am I not wearing safety gloves? Should I wear safety gloves? What kind of safety gloves should I be using if I'm on a sewing machine? Because I do have some safety gloves. Let's see. Newly washed safety gloves, Anthony. So they're clean. So I'm not wearing safety gloves though, because even though I've got very good dexterity with these gloves, I don't have the feel that I need. It's too thick. So I will take a chance with sewing my finger. I will take the chance of my finger being sewn up by the machine. Have I ever done that before? No. Not yet. Maybe today's the day. and you guys are in for a treat. Will I sew my? That's what we should call the chat. The suit. What do you call it? Will I sew with my finger? Let's do that. We're gonna change the title name. Yeah. Why? Because maybe for the views, man. For the views. People want to see the carnages, right? They want to see the carnage. Lynn Ann, Attorney Zelensky. I don't know how anyone will. I was just joking about the gloves, though. That's funny. I know. How? I've never seen anybody, at least online, sewing with gloves on. Have you? I have not. I am most certainly not that good. I need to feel the fabric, you know, what's underneath the fabric in case something else goes underneath, kind of thing, you know. I cannot sew with gloves on. So what I'm doing right now is I'm changing the title. All right. Let's see here. Will I sew my fingers on? Will I sew my fingers on this machine while the Pecan Pie defrosts? What do you think? You think that's a good enough title? Save. Will I sew my fingers on this machine while the Pecan Pie defrosts? There you go. I sew all the time. Quilting too, never gloves. All right, that's pretty cool there, Linan. What kind of a machine do you use, if I may ask? I have the Salrate Fabricator. I got this a couple years ago. It's a heavy-duty sewing machine. It does not do a zigzag stitch. Does not do a zigzag stitch. All right, let's set that up here. Dang, Jason, getting the impression you do it all. There's some things that I do not do. And I'm sure we could find several things that I do not do. Or that I have not done that I will never do. I've done many things, and I would submit that I do lots, but they're like I will never skydive again, unless the job calls for me to skydive. I work in an indoor skydiving center, as you saw yesterday with yesterday's what do you call it? Action. You know. But I sold my parachute a couple years ago. No desire to jump out of an airplane ever again. Unless the job calls for it. Unless I'm called to do that type of work again. You know? So when I sew stuff like this, I like to take my time. I'm a slow sewer. I'm a slower. Yeah, this has been all destroyed. We're going to go all the way across. Why not jump again? Well, number one, I sold my rig, and so I don't have a parachute anymore. And I really don't want to get a student or rent a parachute because of the cost to do so. It's ridiculously expensive. And, you know, I really don't want to fill out the paperwork to do that type of work or go through safety briefings. I want to jump, you know. You know, I don't want to have to wear safety gloves or a helmet when I skydive. I'm just kidding. There's always that one person. You should do this and that, but I have no desire. I've got over 1,000 jumps, almost 2,000 jumps, and just no desire to do it anymore. I used to love it. I do miss it. Don't get me wrong, but practically speaking, I'm an old man. I'm an old man now, and for this old guy, you know, from a flying perspective, I get as much flight time, if you will. We're gonna go along this seam here like this. Turn that. But yeah, personal choice. Just no desire is what it comes down to, though. I used to love it. I would be there every weekend, you know. I have rappelled. I have rappelled in climbing gyms and out of helicopters for work in the past. That's actually how I got into rope expertise. I'm a hearse master, helicopter rope suspension tactics master, techniques master, and that's kind of how I got into the tree climbing side of things and learning how to become an arborist. It was all very natural, if you will. And this is just a band-aid, what I'm doing right now. This is not the actual repair. I'm going to cover this up here in a little bit. As funny as it sounds, it's like, oh, this might actually be the repair. You know, I could just weld it. The welding stitch. As funny as that sounds. For those of you that are trimmers and know about sewing, you're like, you're being funny, Jason. A welding stitch. Me too. Taught it in the Army. Oh, nice. You were in the Army there, Lynn Ann. Thank you, sir, for your service. Thank you very much for your service. Scuba dive. I actually got my scuba diving certification when I was in high school. And I've got plenty of hours underwater. But no desire to go. You know what? You know what? I found Nemo, so there's no reason to go scuba diving again. I went scuba diving off the coast of Kenya at what was called Shark Island, and I thought there were sharks here, so I was like, no way, we're gonna see sharks. I didn't see a single shark, but I did find Nemo. And so now that I found him, there's no reason for me, there really is no reason for me to go scuba diving again, because I found him. I found him and his brothers and sisters and everything, you know? All right, let's get back to this. Let's see here. I saw something you said there, Lynn. Let me take a look at what you said. Jason, there is fusion material you can use on the backside of that repair. Oh, all right. Interesting. You know, I'm in the middle of this now. It's not, and I'm going to continue on with it. I will look at this fusion material. If you have a link for it, like from Amazon, or I will take a look at it, because I'm not familiar with the fusion material you're referring to. It sounds, maybe I'll use that on the next repair that I do. Fusion material. All right. So this will do. You know, I'm going to bring it back down, actually. I'm going to sew that piece down also. Kind of like a double stitch on both sides. You're welcome. U.S. Air Force, 21 U.S. Army, and 12 DOD, Federal Investigator. Oh my, well, right on. Thank you for hanging out with me then. And again, thank you for your service. In fact, you've been here several times already before. I want to take a look at, let's see, go to your channel. You are a content creator also, it looks like. I'm going to subscribe to your channel and support you also. And I'm actually going to give you a, what do you call it, a wrench. The fusion material reinforces the strength. All right. Fusion material. I'll have to Google that one. Let me do this. If you are so interested in supporting the other folks, Johnny Apple is here also. I just missed that. And I know why no gloves, because it could get caught in the machine. That too. You know that too, Anthony. I'll take a look at that fusion material there, Lynn. Is it better to call you Lynn or Lynn Ann as well? And the whole purpose of being a mod, obviously, is to, you know, get rid of the riffraff. If you are offended by by what some people are saying in the chat, then yeah, feel free to get rid of them, because they should not be offending anyone. This is meant to be a family-friendly channel, although when I'm playing Fortnite, you'll hear me drop the F-bomb every once in a while. Very rarely, and my teammates, because we get too excited, you know. You could take the you could take the Navy, you could take the sailor out of the Navy, but you can't take the Navy out of the sailor. You know. Oh, excuse me for a moment. All right, cool. We're back at it. So when I'm learning that if I take a call while I'm live, it shuts the live off, which has its goods and bads, I think. Yeah. So Lynn is fine. Sounds good, Lynn. Excellent. Amazon, Joanna Fabrics. Fusion material. All right, I'll have to take a look at that. Never even thought to look that up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see here. Let's go back to the machine. Back to the machine camera. All right, so here, and I feel like that needs to be up here like that, but I'm rotating. Okay, there, that's better, I think. Is that a good view for you guys? All right, cool. And let's just throw another stitch down here like this. Yeah, I've been scuba diving, I've been rappelling. You know, there's a huge selection depending on what you're repairing. All right. You know what? They're closing up the, what do you call it? The Joanne Fabric near us. I got to tell my wife because I don't think she even knows. I heard, I was on Thundercraft's live stream the other day, and I heard that someone else is actually from Virginia Beach. I forgot who it was. They said, but yeah, we need to go check out Joanne Fabrics. But I don't have any particular projects that I'm looking or working on right now where it's like that I need to make an effort to go out there. It's like, oh, I need that. But watch, by the time it's all gone, or by the time I get there, it's all gone, right? That always happens. But I'm using some stretch material in the backside also already for this repair. And because I'm doing that, it's almost like maybe I should just darn it. You know, maybe you should just darn it. Tell you what, these scissors are one of my favorite scissors. This and this other Ginger set scissors. These are awesome. All right, let's see here. Lynn saying, Rumafizzy, good to see you from Indonesia. Thanks for dropping in. There's also fusion iron-on tape for hems. Just iron on. Oh, all right. Man, this is an educational stream for me. Thank you so much. Fusion material. That's cool. All right, so that's, you know, that's just to hold it in place so that I can put the patch on. It goes there, there. This goes up here, because things do have a tendency to shift around, you know, before you actually get to it. And so what I'm trying to do is I want this to go like so, so it kind of follows the seam without it being so. I'm just gonna fold that down there like that. Nope, that's not the way. So this needs to kick out some. Here, kind of like that, but in a little bit more. Oh, but my hole is here. Too much. What if I were to do it like this? Regardless of what my markers say. I mean, I've got the sticky tape down already anyhow. Oh, almost. One more time. Here. Yeah, so I learned how to sew from my mom. And my sewing got better when I was on active duty because when I showed up at my first unit, they gave me the gear, right? But none of the gear fit. Why? Because I'm a small dude. You know, I'm a small dude, and I had to modify all of my equipment to fit me. Where'd that orange scissors go? Did it fall on the ground? Oh, there they are. I covered it. You know, there's also fusion iron tape. Okay, yeah. Roger, roger, roger. All right, let's do this here. Singer sewing machine. I've hauled it all over the world in my career. That's awesome. I bought my wife a white sewing machine for something, because she had mentioned something. She had a sewing kit and this and that before, and I gave it to her, and she's like, I don't know how to sew. I'm like, what? It was kind of funny. So basically, I do all the sewing in the house. I mean, she knows how to do like hand stitching and stuff and whatnot, you know, but not quite what I'm doing, what I do. All right, we're gonna do it like this, like so, and that's the patch. I'm not gonna put tape on that side. I'm just gonna sew it down like this. As much as I'd like to make this parallel with the line, so I'm going to do that. Why? I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. A little bit. That looks good. We're going for it. We're doing it. All right, before I start sewing, I'm going to be tied up with this. Appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. Thank you so much for being here. Let's set the filter so I can see all the messages. I can only see top messages for some reason. All messages. All right. Do it. So I'm starting underneath the armpit. Actually, that would be more down here. All right, we're just going to go this way. And I'll probably do a double stitch anyhow. One stitch at a time. So if you're wondering how I have my camera mounted above me, I actually have a horizontal bar that goes across that is holding the camera mount. I can show that to you here in a little bit, if you're so interested. Oh, my big head's in the way, huh? Big old head, my big old noggin's in the way. I'm gonna try to fully get this tucked in a little bit more. I'm using a seam ripper to do this. U.S. Air Force, that's pretty awesome. Thank you again for your service, Lynn. Heck yeah. Let's see, football legends. Wait, what are you doing this? Who said that? Football, Mr. Football? Think about it. Who are some very good designers? Tailors are men also. And if anything, it impresses the ladies. So maybe you should go learn how to sew, because that makes you useful in the house if you can't pick up a chainsaw yourself. And useful to other people around you. It's a skill not many people have. You know, and you could fix your own stuff without having to take it to the tailor, you know. So Thank you very much, Lynn. Yes, I am very well rounded. I'd like to think so as well. Indeed, indeed. I feel like I'm gonna miss the thing. And thank you for being here, football. Maybe you'll learn something today. That badasses like me can use a sewing machine. Yeah, one day I'm using a chainsaw, another day I'm using a sewing machine. Why? Because that's how I roll. Do it all. Why not, right? It looks like, I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit of a wrinkle there. Stretch that out like that. Oh, my head's in the way. Sorry. I have used sergers and embroidery machines. A basic machine can do most everything. Yes, agree. They can. They can. My sister-in-law actually bought this high-speed serging machine. I was asking her about it because she's, she custom makes a lot of stuff. And I was like, which serging machine do you have and recommend? And she's like, oh, I'll just send you mine. I just bought a new one. I was like, what? So I think it's a Singer. Let me go. Which one? I don't even know what brand that one is. Top of my head. Let me see. This one is a Husky Lock 901. Maybe I'm not sure why I have Husky or Singer on the brain, but I did. It's a Husky Lock 901 serger. Show you. Yeah, I use it rarely, but when I do, that's what I use. But yeah, my mom taught me how to use a sewing machine many years ago and how to wind it. It was a green, an olive, I think it was a green, sewing. Speaking of which, hey mom, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out, mom. Cool. My mom's here too. Yeah, my mom's the one who taught me how to sew, and I simply got better at sewing by practicing and doing and fixing and messing up. I mean, what do we always say, right? In the military especially. Failure is a very good teacher. As long as no one dies, right? I think I'm going to run 2 stitches on this side by side with each other for reinforcement. Let's see. Hey, Jason's mom, your son is very talented. Well done. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Right there, the way that is. What do you think? Do a second one? Yeah, we'll do a second one. Why not? We're here. Because next you know it gets blown open, right? We're just going to scooch it over a little bit like that. We'll do 1/2 foot width. So in other words, I'm basically going to have this edge on this as a guide. And just go all the way around to make that double stitch. And just 1 stitch at a time. And that's just to give it a little bit of a reinforcement. So we're going to back it up slightly. Turn. Needle is buried. Turning. Lifting the foot. The presser foot. Turn. Probably 2 stitches. 1. And we'll bring that back some here. Bury the needle. Lift the foot. Turn. Continue to sew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another turn. 1. There we go. Bury the needle, lift the presser foot, turn. Looks a little wide, but that's okay. I can hear it going through the sticky tape when it makes that clicking sound, like a, yeah. Let's see here. Jason, have the needle in the material, lift the presser foot, and turn the material. Yes, exactly. Bury the needle, lift the presser foot, and turn. Alright, there. And we'll throw a couple stitch there, back it up a little bit. Alright, we're good. I'm happy with that. Keep my space clean. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. It actually kind of looks cool. I try to put my arm through, but my forearms are too big. It doesn't fit in the arm. My forearms get tight right here at the what do you call it? The bicep. I'm like, they joked that I got big forearms, but I'm like, I don't mind forearms. I never really thought about it. But the guys are like, man, your forearms are freaking big. I'm like, what? You know, pow pow. Right? That looks good. I'm pleased with that. And then I think what I'll do, here is just, should I remove this? What I'm looking at here is the back side. Yeah. That's excess material. I could serge the ends, but I'm not going to. Just to keep that excess off. And then for this, I'm just gonna remove that too. All right, good to go. Let's see. Were you able to get good recommendations for your pool cover problem? I emailed Coverlawn to see if they would send me some scrap material, and if they do, great. I might just use, I mean, it's a really old, it's almost 20 years old. I think this house was built in, I could be completely wrong, you know. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I could be completely wrong with respect to that, but yeah, it's like, I mean, my options are use tape, once again, because duct tape, we call it riggers tape, R-I-G-G-E-R, like parachute riggers, right? But use riggers tape, duct tape. They make all kinds of different thicknesses, and that would probably suffice because it will keep it waterproof also, because that's what I need if you effectively a waterproof covering, right? And so if I have that on there, I'll be good to go. That's probably the cheapest, the fastest way to get it done. You know, the most economical way to get it done. Because I could justify getting another sewing machine, specifically a portable sewing machine, not this beast, you know, because I'm not going to bring that pool cover up here. The thing is too heavy, number one. I won't be able to get it through the door, number two. And I would need to do the job on site if I were to sew patching material over it. But sewing through will cause holes, will create holes, obviously, in the stitching. And so I think a vinyl repair kit, like from Amazon, will suffice just fine. You know, thanks, Mom. Yeah, but with respect to the holes in there, I think that's the way to do it. I might buy some We call them like rope guards. Or I might actually just go to the fire station and ask them for their old hose and use that as chafing material for the what do you call it? For the edge of the pool where it's rubbing. And so basically when it's time to close the pool, put that down so the pool cover rubs on that when it goes up and down, when the pool cover rides up and down, you know. So some ideas. Corey, what's going on, man? I took my glasses off, so now the chat's all blurry. But Corey's here in the house. Good to see you, Corey. Good to see you. Did you cut? No, I didn't cut my fingers, and I didn't sew them together, Anthony. So I did not need safety gloves today. And I've sewn on this machine really fast, and I've scared myself where I've gotten really close. You know, but when I get really close to the needle on this machine, I'll slow it down. I'm not gonna go super fast when I get close to it, you know, because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And just taking out, no, I appreciate that, Anthony, please. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Yep, so I'm interested in this pecan pie, this frozen pecan pie. Have you guys heard of this Marie Callender's Southern Pecan Pie that's in the freezer section of the grocery store? Here working, 2 more hours left. Sounds good, Anthony. 2 hours? What time is it right now? Where's my clock at? 17:30? East Coast time. So I love pecan pie, says Stephanie. I know, right? Me too. So, on what kind of pie did you have on Pie Day? That's the question. What kind of pie did you have on Pie Day? 2:30 p.m. Sounds good, Anthony. Hopefully the weather is good for you. It was, I think the last time I looked outside, it was like 66 degrees. And yeah, it's pretty nice out today. Yeah, I know, right? With a la mode. I have chocolate chip cookie dough a la mode. I have chocolate a la mode. I have Tillamook mudslide a la mode. Milk chocolate chip a la mode. Yes, Marie Callender's make big selection of pies. I know, right? Well, on Pie Day, I said, ooh, I want pie. So I go and pick up some pecan pie. I go to the bakery first at the grocery store, and I was like, no pecan pie? What's up with that? It's Pie Day. They didn't even have, so I bought one of those one, I guess, one, it's like $1 for one mini pecan pie. Then I saw a red velvet cake over in the refrigerator also, so I had to get that too. And then I went over to go get some a la mode, all right? And as I was walking towards it, right, I spy with my little eye some pecan pie. For real, I saw some pecan pie over there, and I was like, whoa. Could be pizza too, not just dessert pie. Oh, that's a good point there, Anthony Blaze. That's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, I saw that, and I was like, I gotta try this. I've never had a Marie Callender's frozen pecan pie. So I did take a slice at the beginning of this live stream. It's said to defrost it in the refrigerator for 30 to 35 minutes. It has been an hour since I put it in, about an hour and change. So, and you know what? Pizza, it's not just for dinner either. It can be for breakfast, right? Doesn't just have to be for lunch or dinner. It can be breakfast, right? No pie, but I did take out the raspberry pie 3B to update. Nice, Corey. That's awesome. So I am pretty excited to go and try this pecan pie. If you guys are interested in watching me eat this pie, I'm happy to eat it in front of you. But if I'm going to eat some pie, you better be eating some dessert, some type of dessert as well. And on that note, what kind of dessert are you going to have? If not now, then later on. What kind of dessert are you going to have? Because you know I'm going to have some pecan pie a la mode now and some more ice cream later on in the middle of my fortnight. So, yeah, what kind of pie are you going to have? What kind of pie are you going to have? Oh, man. Let's see. So, yeah, I think we'll go downstairs. And where will I eat it? Do I want to eat it up here in the office, or do I want to eat it downstairs? My wife is not here, so I could probably eat in my office. We'll eat it downstairs. We'll go downstairs and eat it. Or maybe we'll go outside and eat it. Sit in the backyard. All right, let Let me do this thing with this, what do you call it first? Billie Eilish fan, Tree! I remembered your nickname, Tree. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Ooh, that's a big old glare there. Let me turn this the sewing machine off here. You missed it, Tree. I didn't sew my fingers together while I was sewing up this arm. So, yes, this is what it looks like. All right, you can't see it. Let me do this. Boom, here. So this is the flight suit that I fixed. As you can see, it might be too hard to see. There it is. Let's do this. Make that softer. Oof. Where's the controls? Does that help at all? Can you see this better? So this is a patch that I put in this armpit. So this is a flight suit there, Tyler. Yeah. Watching me on an iPad and TV. Dang, that's a lot of Jason for you. Good to see you, Tree. Thanks for stopping in. Might be too much. You might have an aneurysm. So don't watch too much. You might get hurt. Or wear your safety gloves. Yeah, that's a pretty good patch. And you could see what the hole looked like in the very beginning of the episode. If you want to see it, I have to do like this so I could see what I'm looking at because the light is blinding me also. But I'm pretty happy with that. So. There you go. There you go. Birthday's tomorrow. Oh, well, happy birthday there, Tree. Happy birthday. I thought I had a bag here for this. I guess not. All right, let's go downstairs and eat some pecan pie. What do you think? We're going to try out this pecan pie. I'm going to reward myself with Southern pecan pie. And then we'll come back up here and maybe we'll stop this live stream and do a different live stream because I got another live stream. But thank you very much, Lynn. Are you rolling out? What kind of pie are you going to have later? Are you going to eat some pie yourself? Or what kind of dessert are you going to have? Where are my Crocs? I don't like walking around downstairs without shoes on or Crocs, if you will. All right, so found them next to my cowboy boots. Yeah, I got a couple of sets of cowboy boots, as you can see. Those are my Lucci's. Lucci's cowboy boots. Whoa, Lucchese. Man, Lucci's. It's like blue cheese. All right, pecan pie sounds good. Oh man, not only will it sound good, it will be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's been defrosting because, like I said, let me show you what I'm talking about there, Tree. You missed the beginning. Put that over there for taking this work tomorrow. So here's the story again. But I went to the grocery store on Pi Day and I got this Marie Callender's pie out of the freezer section. I've never seen one of these before. And maybe I have, I never really paid attention to it. But I guess because pie was on the brain, I walked by and I was like, oh, what's that? So I got it. And I'm going to have, I guess, what flavor ice cream do we want to have? You're going to have a root beer float? Nice. Could you put on all your tactical gear, guy? Wait, what are you saying? Asking me to do, M. Dot? Could you put on all your tactical gear, guy? Why would you want me to put it all on? And good afternoon to you. Thanks for stopping in. Check it out. Look at all the ice cream I have. Which ice cream flavor shall I have? I want some of this. And I want some of this with my pecan pie. That's the plan right now. That's defrosting. And the question is now, do I want to microwave it and make it warm? What do you think? Warm pecan pie. Now we're talking about pie right now. It's not tactical gear time right now. With the cowboy hat also, because Texas. Because Texas. The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. I know, don't quit my day job, right? All right, yeah, we're gonna warm this sucker up because I like it. And if you didn't see the time-lapse video of my son and I installing that microwave, that thing was a lot heavier than I thought. You know, that was a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. You know, I wanna try it without, what do you call it? Let's take a bite of it warm, like this real quick. Dang! This is freaking good. Oh my God, this is delicious. I don't have Jerry Garcia ice cream though. I don't want it to explode. What brand of microwave? This is a Samsung Bespoke. The only reason why we got a new microwave is because we needed a new refrigerator. And I didn't tell you about that. That's another story. We got the new refrigerator. It was on sale. And the salesperson at Home Depot, where we got it, they were like, oh, well, the stove is on sale also. My wife's like, oh, we could use a new stove too. I was like, what's wrong with our stove? She's like, nothing. I was like, well, why do we need a new stove then? And I'm like, fine. So we got a new stove also. And then my name is Brazil. All right, well, nice to see you, Brazil. You know, welcome. And then a few weeks later, after we had it all installed, the microwave or the stove and the refrigerator. Actually, I think that night my wife's like, we need the matching microwave. And I'm like, no freaking way, man. So yeah, we got the matching microwave. But I'm gonna have to replace mine soon as well. All right, nice. Did you get the Sub-Zero fridge? I don't know. It's a Samsung refrigerator. It's hooked up to my Wi-Fi, so whether or not it's Sub-Zero is another question. I didn't read it. I don't know. I can't answer that question. But you can look it up on the thing. Samsung Bespoke is all I know about it. Look at that. Tree, I have to do my chores. I'll be back. Well, thank you very much, Tree. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for taking a moment to hang out. Enjoy doing your chores. I actually enjoy doing my chores as well. Why should you enjoy doing your chores? Because you got to do them anyway, so you may as well enjoy it. And be damn good at it, doing it. Why? Again, you got to do it anyway. May as well have some fun, right? And learn to like doing the chores, especially if you're like, man, that sucks. You know? Well, I like doing the dishes, you know? I like doing the dishes. Speaking of which, no dishes to do, because I did them already. Sam Shaw, nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Well, yeah, two things. I just got done sewing up a flight suit, and without sewing my fingers together on my sewing machine. That's a heavy-duty sewing machine, so it's easy to do. And while I was doing that, I was defrosting a slice of pecan pie from Marie Callender's frozen pecan pie. And I'm probably not going to have ice cream again later on because this is a giant bowl of ice cream. So, yeah, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep. I'm about to do a taste test. Well, I actually did the taste test already. I'm going to enjoy some pecan pie now is what I'm doing. Just got me some ice cream, some Campfire Peanut Butter Cup ice cream by Tillamook and chocolate chip cookie dough. So that is what I'm doing now. About to eat some ice cream. And if you guys want to watch me eat some ice cream, I'll do that. Naughty, I know, right? Seriously, but I'm happy to continue to chat with y'all. If you want me to continue live, or if you're like, nah, I'm gonna go get my own ice cream, peace out, then yeah, have a great afternoon. I will end this live stream if you guys are not interested in watching me eat ice cream and pie. So we'll give you guys a few minutes to say, yeah, stick around, or not, because happy to, let you guys go, because there's nothing interesting happening right now anyway. Plate camera, we could do that, Corey. In fact, if we're gonna do, because I'm live this way, I could hook up the camera, the tripod. Shoot, we'll just do like this. Just do like this, and you know what? We'll go outside and eat some ice cream and pie because it's nice. And we'll do plate camera, plate cam, so you can watch it disappear. It's still warm outside. Oh, it got chilly. I don't want to eat outside. But we'll do plate camera here in the kitchenette. All right. And I'll set the camera up like so. We'll do it for a little bit and then I'll let you guys go and get your own dessert. Is that cool with you all? Cool with you? In fact, let me do this too. I'm gonna grab the iPad so I can continue to read the chat. Hi there, hi. hi. Wrote some hieroglyphics that I don't understand. I don't understand wingdings. So you're gonna have to translate that to English. Either chat or that person. Or hi will. Exactly. It's 59 degrees here today. T-shirt and shorts weather. Took the scooter out today, was nice. Man, it was nice earlier. It was 35 degrees this morning. Then it warmed up to 66 when I looked at it. It's probably got up to 70 at like 1 p.m. And right now, well, I can't see what the temperature is, but it feels like it went back down to 45. I was like, ooh, because I was walking around outside earlier in the sun with just this polo shirt on. And now it's too cold. Too cold to go outside. Corey, you got a Fortnite later? Whew. All right. And the plate cam. Boom. This would be a funny short to do, huh? But I don't have another camera. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna time lapse it. I'll be right back. The question is, how fast do you think it will take for me to eat my bowl of ice cream? That's the question. How long will it take for me to eat this? 15 minutes? 30 minutes? 25 minutes? What do you think, YouTube? Yep, should be on around 9:30. Nice. Sounds good, Corey. I will see you there if you want to jump on. And so, let's assume that it's going to take me 20 minutes to eat this ice cream. And so if it takes me 20 minutes to do, and I want to create a 15-second short, what should my time interval be for? I'm putting a sweater on. It got cold in there. What should the time interval be for a time-lapse video? 25-minute long. So if you're in the chat, do me a favor. Google up or just do a Google search for time-lapse calculator. Pull up time-lapse calculator. I'm gonna measure by number 30 scoops. 30 scoops. I want to know how long will it take, or what my time lapse interval is supposed to be for. It may only take me 15 minutes to eat this thing because I kind of want to do stuff also other than eating the ice cream. Hey Ray, what's going on? I know, right? We're setting up what do you call it? I'm setting up a time-lapse camera of this going away. As funny as it sounds. I'm like, hey, I'm curious. So I'm gonna record the time-lapse with what do you call it? With a GoPro, which is set up right up over here. But it's so dang high. Maybe I need a switch. Because I want it lower. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a different tripod. Yeah. That's the cool thing about these microphones. I can actually go upstairs and downstairs with it. But I don't see what I'm looking for. Where are you? There you are. This video may come out like poopy poop anyway, but we're gonna try it anyway, because you never know until you try. Then again, it may be freaking awesome. A time-lapse video of my ice cream disappearing. Right? I hit the like twice. Second is for that dessert. I know, right? Thank you so much, Ray. I really appreciate you being here. Heck yeah. All right. So now I've got a new tripod. I've got to put this GoPro attachment onto it. And then we're going to put the tripod or the GoPro on top now also. Here so you can see what I'm actually doing. All for another video to pull a time lapse. Down. So did anybody get a chance to tell me what the interval should be? We're going to assume it takes me 15 minutes to eat this. I'm going to, maybe 20 minutes. You know, here, let's do it. I'll do it also. All right, so time-lapse calculator. Time-lapse calculator. Photo pills. So shooting interval. All right, should be, and I want it to be a 15-second video. 15-second clip length. And then calculate the shooting interval. The clip length, I want it to be 15 seconds. Event duration is going to be, we'll say it's going to take me 20 minutes to eat this ice cream. And then frames per second, we'll make it 30 frames per second. Oops, delete. 30 frames per second. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm doing this calculator for the GoPro, and then image size, interval every 3 seconds? Really? That seems like a really long time. Number of photos, 450 total memory. Okay, cool, let's do it. So interval, 3 second. Set your GoPro to capture 3 seconds after, no, this is not what I want. Time lapse, 4K, interval. It's either 2 seconds or 5 seconds. We'll just do 2 seconds then. And we're gonna continuously eat this ice cream. All right, Corey retracted message. He had an idea and then he changed his mind. I do that too. All right, so that's this. So, okay, back out. So 4K, 2 frames per second, or 2 seconds interval. Schedule capture off, linear lens, video format. Yep, duration, no limit. And all right, cool, I'm ready to shoot. And we're gonna put this in front of me like this. Oops. That's a cool thing about this tripod. I feel like it should be higher though. It's too zoomed in because it's going to be a vertical video anyway. Put this off to the side, and I'll let you guys watch my ice cream disappear. Yeah? What do you think? Is that cool with you? If you want to see something else, then let me know. Adjusting the tripod here. Man, this tripod is actually too high for what I want to do. It's being all slippy. There you go. There and there. Put the stuff back together so I don't lose it. And we'll go back to the chat here. Just watch, you'll get like 100,000 views. Yeah, right? Of my ice cream getting eaten. Let's see. All right. I can't even see where my viewage is other than the live chat. So, all right. Bon appetit, me. I forgot to hit record. So good. Mm-hmm. A chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Yep. I don't think it's going to take me 20 minutes to eat this. Like, it's so good. You could tell I'm enjoying it because I'm quiet. Mmm. I know, right, Sam? I am naughty. But I'm enjoying. Pecan pie and a la mode. What kind of desserts are you guys gonna have, or having, or will have later? I'm halfway through and it's only been like three minutes. I should have made my shooting interval like less, huh? Nice, Corey. I love fish and chips. Desserts are to be determined. Do you have these frozen pies as well in your grocery stores? Or are you gonna go to Tim Hortons, get some donuts? Man, I haven't had some Tim Horton donuts in forever. Anthony Blaze. I think that might be overkill, Anthony. Because how can I possibly get hurt eating ice cream? I mean, maybe I'll freeze my fingers and get frostbite by holding the bowl. But I didn't even think about that. Thank you for setting me straight. Make sure that I'm videoing, making a video and going live is on the up and up. You know, I could get brain freeze. Yeah. So I should be wearing a wool hat, not safety gloves. You missed half of this ice cream bowl get crushed in less than 5 minutes. What up, Tree? For everybody's information, Billie Eilish, #1 fan, goes by Tree. Crushing some ice cream and pecan pie, some a la mode and pie. Tree, Billie Eilish is gonna have a root beer float later, he said. It's so good. I'm really impressed by this Marie Callender's pie. And as much as I'd prefer to get like a freshly baked one from the bakery, I'm pretty satisfied with this. It's so good. Highly recommend. This is a Marie Callender's pie. And I'm eating it with Tillamook ice cream. The flavors are campfire peanut butter cup and chocolate chip cookie dough are the flavors. So good. And I'm actually shooting a time-lapse video of this right now also. Smitty, what's up, bro? Smitty, what kind of ice cream are you going to have later? Or dessert? I'm eating a Marie Callender's southern pecan pie that I've had. This is the first time for me to ever have this. And I am enjoying it completely. Holy smokes. Yeah, right? When your video goes viral. Sherbet? Oh, snap. Orange sherbet? Or what's the other one with the different colors? Rainbow sherbet? My favorite is a rainbow sherbet. Man, now I feel like having rainbow sherbet. Yes, I'm extremely impressionable when it comes to dessert. Yeah! So, what if I run out of ice cream before the pie is done? Do I just finish it off or do I get more pie or ice cream? What would you do? What do you think I'm going to do? So good. Another helping. You got milkshake down there. I like to have ice cream as the last bite. I'm getting full, Corey, so I'm actually not going to. If I were not full, I would have. There'd be more ice cream in the bowl right now. But I'm actually getting full. I had a pretty big lunch. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that was good. I am so freaking full right now. I had leftovers. Let's see. I had leftovers, and my leftovers, what was it? I had white rice with, my wife made these hamburger patties that were, she made ground beef with black beans, and it was really good. She's like, yeah, high protein. I was like, all right. It was really good. I had that. So it was a mixture of rice, white rice, ground beef, black beans, chicken fried rice that she made the other day also, and bok choy. So 5 items. And basically just mixed it all up, kind of like a shepherd's pie. Threw it in the microwave, threw a little bit of water on it, microwaved it, and that was my lunch. And it was big. I was full. And is it 6 o'clock right now? Nice. And I am full now. And I am happy. And I don't want to move. Oh my gosh. And I got a video to edit. What kind of song should I put to this ice cream video? That's the question. What kind of song? It's only a 10-second video, time lapse. 4 o'clock, I can't read that. 4:08 for me. Nice. Whew. Man, I am full. I'm happy. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this live stream. I know we've got how many people watching right now? 5 people watching. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out, enjoying the stream. You know, taste tested Marie Callender's Southern Pecan Pie. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Highly recommend. If you don't have one, you're missing out. You got to figure it out where they have them. Go to this freezer section next to the ice cream. And wow, it was so good. And I fixed a flight suit. So, good success. good day, good afternoon. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go edit some video now. And then I'll go live later on with some Fortnite. Would you guys be interested in watching me edit some video? Because I'll do that also. If we get enough, yeah, me, yes, me, then we will. Otherwise, I'll give you about 20 seconds to say that you want to watch me edit video. If you get enough, then we'll do it. In fact, let's do this. I'll just go over here. I'll wash my dish because, like I said, I like washing dishes. And if I see enough requests to go live editing video, then we will. I'll start a new stream for it though. So what do you think? And if not, that's fine too, you know. Not everybody wants to see me go live editing video. Although it was a very good success on Sunday. I edited 2 videos. In fact, one of my buddies from work assisted me, chilling with Ray K, the guy that you saw in that one video, where we were playing with action figures. You know, so, yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so full right now. But yeah, I'll go live editing video if you guys really want to watch me edit video. See how my process is, what I do. Because, you know, again, for me, it's like, hey, I'm showing you guys something, learning something. You know, learning something new, doing something new and different. I think it's kind of cool. I like sharing, you know. Corey says, I gotta run, dinner time. Cheers, Jason, and everyone in the chat. Corey, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you, brother. We'll play some Fortnite later on. Play some Fortnite later on. Enjoy it, Corey. Enjoy the fish and chips and dessert, TBD. What could that possibly be? TBD. Everybody in the chat, what do you think Corey's gonna have for dinner, for dessert? What should Corey have for dessert, more importantly? And maybe Corey will, if he gets enough responses, he'll get that dessert for the family. Unless he can't get out of the house because you're already doing the thing. All right. So on that note, we will not go live of me editing video. I'm gonna shut this down, and then I will see you guys later on for some Fortnite live action instead. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It was fun to chat with you while I did that. I think we'll do more of that sewing stuff as well. That was kind of fun. I mean, I like doing it, you know. I like doing stuff like that. Creating, figuring stuff out, fixing, you know. But again, Tree, thank you very much. See you later. Corey, see you later. Lynn, see you later. Smitty is over here. See you later as well. Enjoy your sherbet ice cream, your rainbow sherbet. Who else? Anthony is still here. Thank you very much, Anthony. Sam Shaw, Ray, hi, M. Canal. I appreciate you guys. Or name Brazil. My name is Brazil, he says. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later on. Have a great day.